all types of decks to see if the messages are, because I was so comfortable with this deck. This is my baby for so long that I was like, what if it's only here? What if I can't do it with another deck? So then I would buy another deck. And this one I want to show you. This is my multicultural deck where it has guys and girls. It has black and white. It has straight. It has gay. It has a little bit of everything on these cards. You see? So it's cool for me to get different decks and see the different cool things or the different vibes I get from the decks. This is my new deck that I ordered that I saw online and I cried. It's my African American Tarot. And on these cards, it'll have new and old. Like, let me see. This one will have, like, say, a picture of our ancestors. And then at the top, it's like the Native American Indians. Like, it'll be a picture of our ancestors and then a picture of history that we may have lived through. So I think it's good to always get different decks so you can get different messages. If I use the same deck forever, it's going to be the same messages, the same pictures, the same. And now that I know that I love Oracle cards, I'm going through different Oracle decks to see what feels good.
I have a question here for you, related to what you are saying. Shout out to Darcis. He's one of our previous guests, and he's asking if you energize or concentrate the
Absolutely.
decks.
I just pulled these out of the window because last night was a new moon here. So every new moon and full moon, I put it in the window for the moon to charge it. I don't know if you can see my plant right there. What I would do is sometimes I'll take my plant, put it by the window, and I'll put all my decks around the plant. And it's to ground it, to take out the energy, to redo the energy. Before I do readings, where's my sage? I sage all my decks. You know what I mean? So I cleanse them, I sage them. It took me a long time to be okay with people touching them because I was so superstitious. Like, I don't want nobody's energy on my cards and blah, blah, blah. But when you look into ancient tarot history, where the kings and queens would want their tarot done, you would go and you would be the one to touch the cards. So I think that I'm still working on not being so, you can't touch my cards because I don't want nobody's energy on them, but I just cleanse them and recharge them.
And it's something that it's coming to my mind. It's really about stepping out of your comfort zone as a way to grow. So in any area, any field, any job, if you want to go better, if you want to improve, it's about putting yourself out there and testing yourself and challenging yourself. So it's a little of what you were saying about trying new decks and about letting other people touch your decks. It's putting yourself to the test, and that's the way you evolve as a person and as a professional.
And also knowing that not everybody's going to receive it.
It's fascinating.
Oh, I was okay. So I see the question.
I see.
Sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
How do you cleanse your cards? A certain stone? I did buy. Damn, I don't have the names of it now. I have these black stones, and that I do. What I used to do is I would have my stones next to me while I was doing the reading, not necessarily on the card. But to cleanse them, literally, I would just do the sage or the Palo Santo, or I get weird. I use Florida water. I'd be like throwing Florida water all over my house. But no, I just cleanse them with the sage and putting them in the window. Or sometimes at night I might leave my bag of stones on it